Welcome to session 1, iMovie on the iPad with iOS 7. So we're going to go over in this first session how to create a basic iMovie, how to insert pictures, videos, and audio, and do some basic trimming and editing. In future videos we'll look at some more advanced editing, saving our video, and publishing our video. So the first thing we're going to do is when you get into iMovie, you're going to want to create a new project or trailer. To do that, you click the plus sign in the top right hand corner, and that's how you'd go in to create one. It's going to ask you whether you want to create a movie or a trailer. A movie is completely raw footage that you put in and you completely manipulate it. A trailer is kind of a story scripted movie trailer that's kind of set up for you with music and transitions already in there. So it just kind of depends on what you're doing. The trailers are really fun but don't have near as much flexibility. The movie is a lot more flexibility for what you want to do. So I'm going to choose movie because that's where we're going to focus our skills in there. When you create a new movie, it's going to ask you what theme you want. So you can scroll over and you can see the different themes there. The theme's not a big deal and it can be changed later. It's really not going to show up unless you put some sort of text or something on the page. So modern is kind of the most basic one. And then just go ahead and click create movie in the top right hand corner. This is our basic edit screen. So what you'll see here in this viewpoint right here will be a preview of the actual video. Here are the things that you can insert into the video. And then this is what we call our timeline, which is where all of our edits and adjustments to the video can go. So the first thing you want to do is start putting stuff into your video. You have the option right up here. Okay, right now we're on videos, so it's showing a list of all the videos on my iPad that I can put directly into my movie. I could look at photos. So if I tap on that, it would give me my camera roll, so photos that are on my iPad. Then audio will give you things like theme music and sound effects, but also songs that you have from iTunes can be placed into this video as well. So I'm going to go back to video. To insert a video, you can scroll through your list and just tap on the video once. And once you tap on it, you can click the insert button, which is the arrow pointing down. You can play the video to see if it's the one you really want, or you can click here for some more options, and these options we'll talk about in a later video. You can also trim the video in here if you want to trim it before you get it in there by dragging these little yellow lines, but it can be trimmed down here as well. So it doesn't really matter where you do it at. So I can tap the arrow here, or if you just double tap the video, it drops it straight in. All right, so now our video's in the main timeline. Let's look at that process with photos. It's basically the same process. Go into my camera roll, choose a photo. I just double tap the photo and it inserts it into my timeline there. Okay. Exact same process with audio. And go down to songs, tap it, double tap it, and it drops it in. Okay, I'm going to drag across here, and you can see in my timeline right in here, when I drag with my finger, it takes me through the video, and I can see what's going on, and so I can get to different areas to see where I need to edit. Basic edits. All right, two things you need to know how to do in iMovie. You either tap once or tap and hold. So first I will tap once on the video, and you notice it gets like a little yellow line around it. If I get to one end or the other and I tap once on it, you notice it has a yellow line on there. That means I have this video clip currently selected. When I do that, it gives me all these options down here, which we'll cover later on in other videos. I can scroll across and get to the end of this. Again, tap once, and basic edit, let's say I want to trim the end of this clip off, I can just click and drag on this yellow line and start to trim the video down. So right now I'm trimming off the end of this video. I just made it shorter. Same thing with a picture. If I tap once, it selects the picture and it's up there for a certain amount of time. I can click and drag on that to make the picture be up there for a longer period of time, or click and drag on that yellow line to make it be up there for a shorter amount of time. Same thing's true with audio. Anything in there, tap once, get your edit abilities, so you can adjust certain things about it. The other thing you might want to do, you might want to get rid of it or move it to another section. Tap and hold allows you to pick this up and make it come loose, and then you can move it somewhere else. So I might want this picture at the beginning of my video versus the end. So I just click and drag and then drop it where I want it. Now the picture's at the beginning. You can do the same thing to delete it. Tap and hold till it comes loose. Then you just put it right up over here and let go, and it deletes that from your particular movie. So that's the basics of how to just get video, audio, and pictures in, trim them, and move them around. In future videos, we'll take a look at more advanced editing skills, and then in a third video, we'll look at publishing your video.